Well, hello and welcome back to Satisfactory. Let's get on to it. So today we're going to be expanding our coal power, set our steel production, and set our steel coal route, as well as split out the iron from the miners. So it's going to be quite tricky to get it done for now, since I don't really have all of the power slugs that I might need. But let's just come and run around the corner here. Now this is going to be a 12 in length by a 9 in width. This cheeky bugger just keeps walking around in here. I don't know why or how he keeps getting in here. Maybe he just falls off the roof. Come on, get out of here. Cheeky bugger. Doesn't belong in the factory. Right, so if we get that done, you know what, I might have to remove another one. Just for me to get in and out. Gonna have to head over to our coal production. So I got a tiny bit of the iron splitting out over the side. We still need to get quite a lot more. I think it's taking up 45 per machine, and we are going to be using a total of 5 for now. That will allow us to get 3 constructors down per steel production as well. Going to be the steel beams, I think, at 45, and the steel pipe is going to be at 60 a minute, which is not going to be too bad for a starting site. So let's get over here to our coal. I will have to increase the belt over this side as well. So I did go ahead and get one foundation out. Let's just come and get another coal generator over that side and do exactly the same thing across from it. So then over this side, I did forget to turn this one back on as well. So having one of the coal miners, the normal one, overclocked to 120, we can get another 4 down. So I turned the 2 back on, and then we're placing another 2 down over this side. Right, let's get the lift down. Just get you directly across like that. This is not too bad. Yes, it is. Okay, definitely not too bad. So let's get the water extractor, and that seems to line up perfectly. Oh, that is phenomenal. Just look at that. Unfortunately, I don't think the other side is going to be quite that good. So let's just get this power line. Just get it moved over this side somewhere. Connect you back up, and there we go. So that's going to be another machine. Oh my goodness. That's completely in the water. Come on, blade runners. Come on, sorry for that. I'm getting absolutely stuck over there. Come on. Just let me get out. There we go. Okay, good. So let's try not to drop in again. Something else that I'm going to be needing to do is just connect it up just right there. Okay, oh come on, you cheeky bugger. I couldn't see how close I was to the edge. Come on. Seems like I would be able to jump out and then just get stuck again. Right, come on, my trusty blade runners. Why am I not sprinting? There we go. Okay, good. Good. Now we can continue. Right, there we go, good. That is going to be turned on. I think these need to be underclocked to 50%, just for in case. Not 5%, 50. So that's going to be 37.5. Just want to make sure that they don't use up too much coal, because we still have to think about the fuel for the little tractor that has to ride up and down and drop it off here. So just over 700 megawatts should be more than enough power for us to use, and definitely not be an issue at all. So I might have to add this one over the side. Let's just get you placed down. I don't know why it wants to snap over there, but let's do it then. I believe these power lines are standing directly in the water. It's actually a quite ridiculous idea. If you fall down in there, you're just going to electrocute yourself. So then let's get our pipeline, just bring it up over this side. And now just to bring you in there, going to be just a nice little bend. And that should be good. Water extractor turning on, then the coal should be rolling, and there we go, looking good. 735 megawatt. So we still will clean up everything as soon as I will be moving it around. We'll break this down, build a little bridge going outwards and get the machines as well as the truck stop moved around. And later on we'll bring a train station in here just to come and make sure that we do have more than enough power. So let's head on over to the steel production. Okay, so then just before I forget about it once again, I definitely need to come and get the Logistics Mark III. That is going to be quite important because it's going to help us speed up quite a bit. I think it's at 270 resources a minute, which should be quite a good increase. Then the blueprints, that is going to be for next episode, because we're going to be expanding on the steel production over here. We'll be having a double stacked foundry section like I had there in the previous season, and then I also want to do that as well with the steel, and I'll go over that in just a moment. Let's see if we can get this bugger out of here again. Please stop spawning after I place down the machines. That would help out quite a bit. Now then, back to what I was trying to say. Over towards the left somewhere, I think it's right there. We got limestone over there. It is going to be a normal node, but if we place down a foundry, let me just quickly get them in place here. We can get quite a bit more steel done over here. But that's going to be for a later production setup. So I am definitely going to be building upwards. That guy is stuck on my roof. So while I'm going to try and ignore him, they're just so annoying. I need to make that rebar gun that we unlocked and I just never made. So this is going to be a total of 5 foundries. Then we can get rid of this. We're not going to be needing it. And then just jump down here towards the front. So this is the other thing that I want to take a look at. It's going to take 25 iron ore and 40 limestone in order to produce 50 ingots a minute. Where the normal recipe for this is going to be what? A 1-to-1 ratio. So you normally just get 30. So that's an increase of 20. It is going to be taking up much more power though, but I really don't mind it. You can always get power increased as well. We don't have to go and do it the most difficult way this time. And I am going to be taking my time going through most of the tiers after this. So I think tier 4 is going to be the only one that's really quick to go through. Let's just connect this up to power as well. Should be there in the middle, and it should balance out with the rest of the machines. Just going to be a tiny bit easier getting it placed down while it's on the outside here. No, that's going to be the wrong one. To get the normal power line. Just do this first. Right, there we go, much better. So with all of them now connected up here, we can connect it to the grid as well. Just gonna do it over there for now. Come and lay in another section over there. So for the backside of our foundries, we're going to be needing lifts for the coal coming in from the right hand side. We'll go and get the truck station down in just a bit. And then right over this side, we're going to be needing the splitters directly across from there. So that should be in line with this then. Right, not too bad, but I definitely want to finish up the splitters for this real quick first. It should be much better doing it this way. Then we can go and try out our new fancy Mark III belt. Oh, this is going to make quite a bit of a difference unloading the truck station. So I don't think we really need to go to a Mark III there, but I'm still going to go with it. Then we need to connect the iron ore from this side. Right, good. Now, get the rest of the splitters placed down. Just going to follow right along here. Just get it loaded into each of the machines. I'm not really going to be running around here at the back of this side, but we might end up using a catwalk system just in order to have a little bit more space if we do need to run around and not jump and slide over everything like we have to do there in the coal power plant. So this is going to be a Mark 1 belt leading in between. I think the Mark 3 should be fine for the middle part. Okay, let's just do this. Okay, that's going to be Mark 3 all the way. And we can just go with the Mark 1 belt into the machines because this has to be at 45. Okay, good. And I think I miscalculated how many steel beams and pipes I'm going to be getting. I think it's going to be, hey, this guy's back. Let's quickly go and do it. It's going to be 40 steel pipes, not 60. And then I think it's just going to be a little bit less than 45 for the steel beam production. So come on, buddy. Just get landed. There we go. Right, there we go. That's going to be blueprints. Let's get it done. Then we still need to go over to advanced steel production. I think this might be a much better idea to do as well, because getting a miner Mark II, instead of getting 60, we can get 120. And then by starting to overclock the miners, we can get quite a bit more out of the ore there, and that's going to allow these smaller factories to run at 100% efficiency. So I'm building this with the expansion in mind. We're going to be breaking this down as soon as we get the blueprints made in the next episode, and then we'll come and redo these little sections. It is going to be much quicker to get it done as well. So then conveyor lift Mark 1, it's going to be 45 ingots coming out of each. So these two are going to be merged together. That's going to give us 90 for the steel pipe production. And then we got 45 for 90. And then this one is going to have to be underclocked. So we'll take a look at what the production rate over there is going to be. So that can be a Mark 1 over towards that side. Now for the next setup, it's going to be our constructors. We'll also be using the stacked variants for all of this as well a bit later on. But this floor is definitely going to be expanding. This is just temporary in order for us to get everything up and running nice and smooth. Okay, so if I placed it correctly, this should work out fine. So we got 2 doing our steel pipe, and then we got a total of 3. Why did I add 4? We need a total of 3 machines here for this side, because this is going to be 45 times the 3 machines. That's going to be 135. The 135 divided by, oh my goodness, let me just do that. 135 divided by, I think it's going to be 60 ingots, so that's going to be 2.25. Yeah, so that's 2 machines running at full capacity, and then 1 underclock to 25% then. So let's just get you to 25%. That's going to be 3.75. So 3.75 steel beams is what we will be producing for the moment. Like I said, this is just going to be temporary. This is just to get it started. And the more steel beams I have for the next episode, then we can just get a lot more done as well. It's not going to take that long at all. Right, so let's merge them up correctly over here. I think it's going to be a bit tricky here at the back side. I think I might merge it up to this last one and then feed it in this way. Let's quickly take a look at it. Should be placed like this. Okay, so this one is definitely working out perfectly. It's going to feed in from those machines. It just split out that way, so that is going to be Mark II belt. That's 90 steel ingots feeding in through this side and doing our steel pipe at 20 per minute, using up 30 ingots. Oh, you know what? This was correct. This was correct. Let me just bring it out one more. Yeah, so I did take myself for getting the wrong amount there. Okay, so we're gonna have a third machine over here doing steel pipe as well. So it is definitely going to be 60 per minute, because we're using up 90 ingots. Okay, good. Right, alright, so I was definitely correct in the beginning. That's good to know. That should be a Mark II then. Then also, let's just connect them to power real quick. May as well do it while we're here. Get it in the middle of the two machines. Oh boy, I'm stuck over there. Get you. Move go over this side. Come on, just give me that snapping point. There we go. Now we just need to connect them all up to power. I definitely think we should be fine as soon as we connect it up to the main grid and all of the machines start up with their production. And then you can be connected over that side. Alright, perfect. So that's going to be the 90 steel ingots into... Hey there buddy, you're back already. Into our 60 steel pipe. And then we just need to underclock the one machine. So I can leave that one running at 100%. This one is underclocked. And then it's going to be sending out the rest of the components over that way. Okay, good. So then you need to be directly in line with this one. Let's go with the Mark 3 just for in case. Because this side of the production will definitely be ramped up. We will be needing it. And we'll be needing a lot more. Right, perfect. So with that done, all of the recipes have been selected. Now we just need to add our storage. Connect up the coal and then just get the coal route done. We should be good. No, that's completely incorrect over there. Alright, so which way do I want to merge it up? I think it's going to be towards... Oh, you know what? I think I should merge it towards the middle. And then we can do exactly the same thing over here with the steel pipes. Just merge it along here in the middle. So that's going to be 20, joining up 40. And we can keep with the Mark 1 bell. But then over this side we can do exactly the same. We don't need anything higher. Over towards our storage. This is going to be the last little piece that we need. Just get it placed directly in line. Come on, show me that white line and that one there. There we go, good. So I'm going to bring it down with the lift. Just because we don't have the double container yet in order to run it directly into it. But all in due time. It's going to be amazing when we can get the blueprints. Right, there we go. So that is it for set steel production. Yeah, I think that's going to be absolutely everything. It's connected up to power. All of the machines are placed down. We just have to get this last little section connected up from this side. Then we're good to go. So let's bring it directly out from here. Is that going to be in line? No, it's not. Is there any way for me to bring it out and then bring it over here? That doesn't look too bad. But it's definitely not straight though. And I do think that is going to be the closest that I can get it. Unless we bring it over this way. It should be... Oh, that's going to be too close. This is quite an interesting one. Because I think that's the closest snapping point we have is going to be over there. And we need to bring it in line with this side. Come on. Definitely messed up with that one. What we should be doing is pressing it down with H. No, H is not going to work. It's so difficult to see if it's in line with this one. But if we bring it up, I still can't place it down. Why? Okay, well, it's allowing me to do it now. And that looks a lot more decent. So it's just coming out with a slight little bend and then it will be feeding into the machines. Not bad at all. So that is it going to be. Oh my goodness, for the pole being connected up there. I think I might even bring it out by just one or two more blocks here. I'm not exactly sure what I want to do for the truck station yet. But I'm definitely going to have to add the ramps over this side. Otherwise this little bugger is definitely not going to be making it up here. So let's go the ramp like this. It's going to be really close. Oh, that's going to be the entryway. So this is going to be the exit. Just need the one ramp, please. Yeah, okay, I think that should be fine. So he's going to come turn up right here, stop by the truck station and then just wrap around the side going back out. Just all the way east. It's going to be quite a bit bit of a distance. I can just zoom in here. It's close to this massive lake over here. Didn't go exploring too much, but I do think we can find a couple of hard drives over there as well. So let me stop messing around and just get this done. We're going to be needing transportation, and I need quite a bit more material. So let's take a look here. We need to get one more truck station down. The Mark III belts are going to be important as well, but not to worry. Oh, wait a minute. We do have this. But just look at that. We need to get the steel pipes. So not too far. Definitely not too far away. As soon as we can get that coal route set up, we'll be fine there. Oh boy. Don't have to turn there. Still getting used to this new catwalk side. What am I doing? I'm supposed to be running towards the site here. Let's grab 100 rotors. Grab some modular frames as well there. Just a bit more reinforced iron plate should do as well. Don't think we'll be needing the concrete for now. Come on, I can't wait to get this production up and running. It's going to be a massive help. So let's try this again. So truck station, just get it turned towards this side over there. I don't know if I'm gonna close this one off or just leave it open with a couple of walls around the site here. But we'll take a look at that. It's not gonna be a problem for now. Like I said, this whole factory might change. Well, basically it will change as soon as we get the blueprints done, just to expand it quite a bit then. So this is just going to be directly in line with this one. I think it's a little bit too close. Just that little bit, but it doesn't really matter. We're still gonna go with the Mark III, so that should be fine. Let's get you over there. Just get a Mark I to refuel this little truck, because he is going to be driving quite the distance. And I do not need him to run out of fuel, especially if this entire factory is going to be dependent on him. Going to be 2 pier nodes over there, so that's 240 coal coming in. Then it will be loading into the container as well as the refueling side. And then we just need to get this connected now. This going to be in line, or am I not going to be that lucky? Okay, that is just absolutely perfect. Man alive, sometimes it just works out absolutely phenomenal. No problems, no hitches, nothing. But that's fine. That is definitely fine. Alright, so this is supposed to be unloading for steel coal. Unload. Right, that should be fine then. Now, just to go and get that tractor and just get it set up, so I'll be right back. Alright, so then arriving here at our new coal loading facility, little truck station. It's going to be just a normal bridge. I still have to close down some of the floor sections over there, but the little tractor is just going to be wrapping around the side here. This is quite the distance to travel, so I still have to complete down the walls. As soon as I get everything unlocked that I do want, I still have to go and collect a couple of things there in the awesome shop just before I can get them done. But that is not looking too bad. So we're going to be loading our coal, and then we're just taking it all the way back there towards the hub. So then, like I mentioned, this is going to be quite a bit of a travel. So I'm just gonna head on back, and then I'll continue over there. So I did disconnect the machines over there just leading in from the truck station, just so that we can connect it up and have it running all together there. So let me just drive on back, because this is going to be quite the distance. Alright then, so I did see quite a few new iron and limestone nodes that we might be able to use. That should get quite interesting to do that as well. And nearly missed my little entrance. So there's quite a bit of mycelia in that little cave there as well. And oh boy, I completely missed the on-ramp over there. So come on, there we go, perfect. Right, let's just save this, just hide the nodes as well. So this is going to be steel coal route. Right, there we go. Nice and good. Everything should be up and running as soon as we hit autopilot. It's gonna drive backwards and try and run us over, and oh boy, bugger, where the heck are you driving to? Really? Did you have to go and drive off here? Couldn't be that difficult. It really couldn't. So it seems like all of the coal should be in here. Okay, perfect. So let's get this. Oh my goodness, that was weird. It didn't unload everything, so it is going to wrap around and just come back, I guess. Right, so for now, let's get the machines turned on here. Everything should be loaded with the iron ore. That is going to be it for the set steel coal route. All we need to do is get the iron production rolling the way it should be, and this belt definitely needs to be upgraded to a Mark III as well. Right, there we go. This is going to allow me to get some steel beams and steel pipes. That is going to be perfect. Just what I need. And now I can close that little section there again, because we're not going to be needing to run through there. Because we'll just grab everything from inside here. Alright, good. I might have to make a little doorway in between section over here. What is this going to be? I think this is the very start of our iron production. Yes, it is. It's the first one we did with the little gap between the smelters. Right, so that's not going to work. We'll have to find a different little place to add a new section into. So unfortunately, we just have to wait just a couple of seconds. Our first steel pipes and steel beams should be here. Oh, there we go. Finally, steel production is up and running. Now I don't have to go and buy it within the awesome shop. That is going to be so good. Right, I think I might have to remove this wall. I don't want to do the one with the conveyor inside. So then, with this being a Mark II belt, I'm going to have to upgrade it to a Mark III. Come on, bugger. Will you please just get out of the way? Come on. Why can't I do this? Why is it not allowing me to upgrade this belt? I can do this one, but I can't do this belt. Is it just because of you, big bugger? You are quite the painful one. Right, there we go. So that should be a Mark III. Not all the way though, but I'm going to do it this way just for in case. And then I'm going to be adding a merger. And then over on this one over here, we'll be adding a splitter. So it is going to be looking a bit finicky for now. I'll definitely come back and get that sorted out the way it should be. So I do want to unload the miner as quick as possible in the same go. So this is where it's going to be really handy to get the Mark III belts. Because as soon as we can get this overclocked, it's going to be making a major difference. So we can get this up to 120, feed it out, half of it will be split into there, 60, and another 60 will be sent out this side. And we'll try and do exactly the same with the other one over there. But I do think for the moment this is going to be running a bit low, so the machine should be turning on and off on now. But not too bad at all. It does seem like our power is fluctuating. Now why would that be? Why is the power going up and down? We should be good on the coal. I don't think that should be a problem. Hey there, little bees. Just stay away. Just have to come and take a look here real quick. What the heck is going on just before we end it off? Because I need to have that production running. Oh boy. Ouch, that didn't hurt too much. Hey little doggo. Oh boy. Into the foundation. Alright, there we go. Yeah, look at that. We definitely have enough coal. So what I think the problem is going to be is we're not unloading our coal quick enough. So let's come and do some upgrades. Just get the belt and the lifts the way they should be, especially the ones on the outside. Okay, so you need to go to a Mark 3 as well, and then just come and do the same on the inside here. So that's it, what I mentioned before. I don't want to be sliding and jumping all over the place here. It does make it difficult sometimes to run around like that. Right, so we need to upgrade this to a Mark 3 as well. Come on, let me get that down. Jump quite the distance. It's so nice having these blade runners. Truly is. Okay, so all of them are upgraded. Now it's just this little section, and I think we should be good to go now. Don't see that anything else will be able to go and disconnect. I really do hope that's going to sort it out, because this is absolutely full, so we should be using up everything. But we'll take a look. It's running stable now at 753 or 35. I don't know why. Making a couple of mistakes over here. Oh boy, it seems like I'm tired. But nonetheless, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode, and I hope to see you there in the next one. We finally managed to get our steel production up and running. So in the next one, we'll be doing our blueprints, redoing our steel factory in order to be much more efficient, and then also take a look at redoing some of the other production just to get everything running at tip-top shape. If we can get that done, oh boy, will it truly be good. Not wasting any resources will be the aim of everything, and I definitely want to take a look at getting the efficiency done as good as possible, and then definitely go and take a look at some silica in order to open up here and just be able to see a lot of the machines on the inside. Now I do still need to get the pillar support in order to get this little catwalk connected the correct way. But I think that is going to be it for this episode. We are definitely producing everything. I will go and upgrade the belt for the screws, because this will also be a really good idea to do, because that's going to allow us to get the production for this up and running much better as well, because it is a Mark II for now, but that I'll do in my off time. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope to see you then in the next one. Alpha Blazed out.